That is a little bit faster than I was expecting, honestly. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Let's have the daily readings for today. And we'll go ahead and get started with some more Guild Wars Reforged. Should be finishing up the Crystal Desert today. So these are the readings for January 25th, 2026, the third Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first reading for today is from Isaiah chapter 8. First the Lord degraded the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, but in the end he has glorified the seaward road. The land was west of the Jordan, the district of the Gentiles. Anguish has taken wing, dispelled is darkness. For there is no gloom, but now there was distress. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Upon those who dwelt in the land of gloom, a light has shone. You have brought them abundant joy and great rejoicing, as they rejoice before you as at the harvest, as people make merry when dividing spoils. For the yoke that burdened them, the pole on their shoulder, and the rod of their taskmaster, you have smashed, as on the day of Midian. The psalm for today is Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom should I fear? The Lord is my life's refuge. Of whom should I be afraid? The Lord is my light and my salvation. One thing I ask of the Lord. This I seek, dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, that I may gaze on the lowliness of the Lord and contemplate his temple. The loveliness. I was about to say, that sounds wrong. I'm glad I did a double take. The Lord is my light and my salvation. I believe that I shall see the bounty of the Lord, the land of the living. Wait for the Lord with courage. Be stout-hearted and wait for the Lord. The Lord is my light and my salvation. The second reading for today is from 1 Corinthians. I urge you, brothers and sisters, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that all of you agree in what you say, and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be united in the same mind and the same purpose. For it has been reported to me about you, my brothers and sisters, like all these people, that there are rivalries among you. I mean that each of you is saying, I belong to Paul, or I belong to Apollos, or I belong to Cephas, or I belong to Christ. Is Christ divided? Was Paul crucified for you? Or were you baptized in the name of Paul? For Christ did not send me to baptize, but to preach the gospel, and not with the wisdom of human eloquence, so that the cross of Christ might not be emptied of its meaning. Alleluia, alleluia. Jesus proclaimed the gospel of the kingdom and cured every disease among the people. Alleluia, alleluia. Gospel for today is from Matthew 4. When Jesus heard that John had been arrested, he withdrew to Galilee. He left Nazareth and went to live in Capernaum by the sea, in the region of Zebulun and Naphtali, that what had been said through Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled. Land of Zebulun and land of Naphtali, the way to the sea beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. The people who sit in darkness have seen a great light. And those dwelling in a land overshadowed by death, light has arisen. From that time on, Jesus began to preach and say, Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. As he was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who was called Peter, and his brother Andrew, casting net into the sea. They were fishermen. He said to them, Come after me. I'll make you fishers of men. At once they left their nets and followed him. He walked along from there and saw two other brothers, James, the son of Zebedee, and his brother John. They were in a boat, their father Zebedee, mending their nets. He called them, and immediately they left their boat and their father and followed him. He went around all of Galilee, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, and curing every disease and illness among the people. The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, with that, let's go ahead and jump into Guild Wars. As soon as I turn the volume on so we can hear Tyler. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear. And I hope that everybody's doing well today. The volume's on. I'll put my headphone on. And now let's go ahead and jump into Discord. This game audio is on. Just double check that. Hey Tyler, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. A little bit of a headache, but I'm working on fixing that, so. No, unfortunately, my caffeine addiction is the problem. So I saw that Canton New Year starts next week. Would you want to just get there on other characters and then do the factions characters later, or?
Yeah, I'm fine with doing it on, like, these characters, potentially.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask, because it's like, I know that I saw that was coming, so.
Yeah. If we're gonna be, like, potentially adding new people as well, it would make sense to do the start with them.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because it's like I'm trying to advertise it, and it's like I haven't had any takers yet, but there's a possibility, because it's like even if we could get Brennan and Gaius, that'd be great, but not entirely sure at the moment, so. Or
Okay.
just any, yeah, just I'm definitely trying to get more people though, because it's like I have really been enjoying doing this with you. As you know, I love this game, so it's like getting more people to play with us would be lovely, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah. So, okay, I think I'm ready then.
I am also ready.
Then hold on, I've changed my mind. I realized my inventory is full, so give me 1 second and then I'll be ready. That's on me.
Yeah. Mine is as empty as it can be, really.
Fair. I just was realizing, nope, I meant to sell stuff and then I didn't after last time. I think this week I'm going to try to put in. I'd like to at least get like an hour every couple days outside of when we stream, because I do want to play more Guild Wars, so I'm going to try to do that this week.
Okay. To like do what
Vanquishing and
exactly,
stuff.
I guess.
Probably vanquishing and stuff. And then once you're ready for that, then we can go ahead and do that, because it's like I do want to
Yeah.
get back into the mindset of how to do that so we can go ahead and get it all taken care of.
Mhm.
Basically working on more Gaia walking amongst more mortals. I don't remember the bonus for this one. I'll look in a second. I don't know if we even need to fight that group to the right, so...
Apparently sand giants are giving morale boosts.
That's enough of... Oh. That's enough of a reason for me to want to kill him.
Yeah, just giving one outright for a non-boss character seems like a lot.
Yeah. Well... That will make more sense later. I'm remembering this mission now, so like, okay. Yeah, that makes some sense. It's not too bad, truth be told, but it's definitely like a little bit of a speed rush in a sense.
Okay.
I'm just trying not to spoil it. That's same as what I was trying to do with the factions advertiser earlier, because I wasn't trying to spoil that either. Trying to keep that as vague as possible while also sounding interesting. On the bright side, basically after this mission, we'll have access to more elite skills, so that's good.
Yeah, it'll finally be like an elite skill per mission or something like that.
Basically, yeah. The only thing is we got to... I don't know if there is any... Oh, there's one sand giant over here. I don't know if that's really worth it, though. I guess we're already over here, so...
Went left without enemies? Oh, never mind. Oh wait, they're fighting the dune lizard, not us.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, we probably wanted to get most of these. So it shouldn't be too bad.
I just assumed that that was like Koss or something that jumped in with the green name.
You know, reasonable. As much as I do like Koss's character, yeah, his AI do kind of be like that. Admittedly, part of it's my...
in general seem to have bad AI where it's like they'll always target exactly what you're targeting even if they're standing next to something else.
Yeah. And that is true, because it's like, admittedly, me giving him an assassin skill that literally sends him right into the middle probably does not help him, so I'll give myself part of the blame for that too. It's just so useful though, because it's like it sends him right into the middle, so it's like, well, he can start working on that, so.
Yeah.
And he can take
It's
arrows.
really fast, but also it's really fast.
Yeah. And honestly, since these aren't going to be our main characters, it doesn't really matter if we get the bonus here too much, since once we do all the campaigns, we can work on getting the hard mode and bonuses and all the titles for our main characters we'll be playing with each other, so it's not really that big a deal if we don't get it this time too. Admittedly, it's more important for factions and Nightfall where you actually do get a little bit of money for doing them, but since it's just prophecy, it's like, really isn't that big a deal.
Yeah, plus 1,000 HP XP. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say, but we're level 20 at this point, so it's like, okay. I mean, if I was capturing all the elite skills, absolutely necessary. But for this, like, yep, that is a thing that you've given me now. I do find it interesting that they probably made it a little easier by giving us all these morale boosts right at the beginning of the mission. I would say the other two were probably a bit harder, honestly. At least if I'm remembering correctly.
it also makes me glad I'm not playing Blood Necromancer.
Fair. That's true,
You
yeah.
sacrifice 8% more of my HP.
That's a good point, yeah. That's very true.
It does feel really weird that, like, it sort of feels like you're not balanced around giving up a percentage of your HP.
Yeah. I would say, because you got so used to running that makes sense. I understand entirely. Yeah, it's so
It's
interesting. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, it's just like they give you so many like tanky buffs where it's like your HP and your sometimes your energy is boosted, and then it's like all of that boosted HP ends up getting used in blood skills.
That's true. That is true.
Before you can ascend and enter the rift, you must first be cleansed. Lead me safely to the rune circle at the end of this test, and I will cast the ritual to burn away your earthly imperfections. Your first challenge will be to defeat a single legion of Forgotten. Your opponents will be resurrected every 2 minutes, unless you destroy the priest who tends their shrine. Once you have defeated your foes, lead me to the door, and I will usher you into the next challenge. The challenges will grow harder as you progress. If you defeat all of the foes along your path, we will claim the rune circle, and you will be cleansed. Prove yourselves worthy, and you will be one step closer to gaining entrance to the rift.
And that is the hardest one that just showed us there. The first one isn't too bad. We just basically need to take one side. Apparently they're not even... Then we just need to take the priest down before we do the boss so they can't resurrect. But yeah, as you said, this Crystal Desert really was like how to get prepared for PvP, it seems like, honestly.
Yeah. This is literally PvP, but with Forgottens.
Yeah.
Enemy priest move. That's a big component of... Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he can move.
Firestorm is very good here then.
Yeah. That was a little closer than I would have liked there, but that's just because the other group kind of came up from behind us.
Yeah, I was immediately fighting them while you moved forwards.
Fair.
I wasn't sure which way would be more important.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think it's a little more somewhat straightforward after that. We'll see. The way it really wasn't too bad. It was mainly just that the group came from behind and Chaos Storm for me decided to be at the exact wrong spot. As Chaos Storm seems to do.
We really had to have like an entire area dedicated to preparation after we already cleared out the other area that could have been used for preparation.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 groups again. That's good.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of groups.
Yeah.
Basically everyone.
Yeah.
They're all gonna resurrect because of that, I think.
Yep, I think so, because it's like, you know. Well, we might be able to get one of them down in time at the very least. If we get the boss now, or the priest now. That way we don't have to get all of them. Alright, I'm fine with that. It was a little oofy, but not too bad, truth be told.
Yeah. I'm mostly like impressed that we got him down before anyone resurrected.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was like 2 separate priests, so I guess that makes sense. It's gonna go like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so I say we'll just have to do one other team, unfortunately, which isn't too bad, but... Oh man, honestly, if I hadn't focused on getting the items, we might have been able to get them all in time. Don't rush. Yeah, let's wait for them to come out. Look at the group that just came out right here. The only downside is I don't think you get more loot from them if you kill them multiple times. Which makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, I'm not even getting XP.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, but good point, yeah. There we go. Alright. That wasn't too bad. And Gwen already had some morale boost after dying, so really not too bad.
Nice. Oh, is the bonus just to do this fast? Because it
Basically,
says
yeah.
cleanse it or it's driven away. Oh, King is here.
Yeah, I think we basically just gotta make sure he doesn't die. So I'll keep an eye on him as much as I can. I'd say we probably should go clockwise, so let's take this group that's coming right now.
This is counterclockwise, I think, but either way works.
Fair.
We're consistent.
Right. Yeah, I think basically we really only have to take out that first group, and then King Kamar is good after that. I'm keeping an eye on him, but...
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I gave up on the priest too quickly.
Fair.
There. Can't tell if the enemies are approaching or just wiggling.
Yeah, that is the difficulty.
The opposite side is approaching.
No, I think they won't get close. We'll grab this one.
Oh. Okay.
I really think it was just that one group that was an issue, and then after that it's fine. I feel like this one we should wait, because they're just going to respawn in a second. I don't feel like running in and getting ambushed by a, set of freshly rezzed.
Oh.
Yeah, now it'd be good though. We can run in. Working on you. All right. Alright, on the next group. I'd say let's go for the. I can't imagine they do. Well, I guess we gotta do the priest now, so. Oh, there goes the priest. Good. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Just in time, too. I'll take it.
Yeah, I appreciate the heals as well. I noticed that was very dangerous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I am trying to keep a close eye.
Yeah, I just saw like 5 separate blue numbers next to my health, and I was like,
Yeah.
both you and the NPC are making sure I'm alive.
I'm definitely doing my best, I promise.
Oh, I think it's because this guy was a priest that it was so tough.
Yeah.
Double priest combo.
I would agree with that. I don't know if the other one had an elite, but he's going down here in a second anyway, so there we go.
Every group had an elite because it's like the 6 classes or professions.
That's true. Oh, yeah, but I just meant he had an elite healing skill, so it made it a little...
Under the scrutiny of the
Right,
gods, your souls will be pure, your bodies cleansed. You are ready for the next phase.
The next quest is where it gets a little tricky. I don't want to spoil it, though. I do find it interesting, but this is where I would definitely say it gets tricky.
I have a dumb idea in mind that I'm gonna try out up here.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, the next one is a solo quest, just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's coming up?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I have a dumb idea.
Fair, fair. I just wasn't sure. It's like, on the one hand, it's like, do I tell him? On the other hand, it's like, I don't really want to spoil it if he doesn't know. But I hear what you're saying. I have to figure out what I want to do for my dumb idea.
Question is just like, does the AI know, like, or try to do this?
Right.
And I think I might need a better weapon.
Fair.
Oh, wait,
I understand that.
no, I do have enough domination magic for my scepter from the bonus thing.
Yeah, the bonus skills do happen to help out substantially, and I appreciate it.
I'm not entirely sure how to step on these. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Uh, yeah, so this is honestly easier after Eye of the North because they can't use PvE skills. So,
Oh,
you just grab those. It's like, well, have fun, buddy.
I didn't realize that. That makes sense. It seems like only player characters can use those,
Yeah.
not even your heroes.
Yeah, which is a shame sometimes.
I think my dumb idea barely worked.
Hey, that works. I am just getting into it now.
I haven't won yet, but I am in the lead.
Fair. I'm
There we
hoping
go.
my dumb idea works because I know that they will auto attack. So I have a skill that for auto attack it does damage back.
Oh, empathy.
Something similar to that, yeah.
Okay.
So empathy would have been a good one to grab now that you mention it. I think I can make it a little easier for myself. But now that you say that, it's like, dang, yeah.
Yeah. The one warning is that like empathy, of course, affects you too.
Yeah.
So. That's why my trick was to create a situation where it would do something that would do nothing while I wouldn't do that thing.
Fair. That makes sense.
I think technically you could do what I did too.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I'm just trying to see the best way through it, I guess, in a sense. Do it.
I guess you do have slightly weaker armor, which might be affecting it, along with
That's
maybe
possible.
different forged things. I guess I shouldn't be wearing my minus 75 health superior thing if I'm not using it.
Yeah, so it'd be nice if that would work for against the enemy, truth be told. This might work. Ooh. Well, you know what? Alright. Alright. I just gotta wait for my spells to recharge.
I'm watching on stream, and Backfire does seem to be doing well whenever it's active.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it and Chaos Storm has a little bit of no synergy is the problem. Because Chaos Storm makes it so it can't cast spells. It's like, well, I'm kind of playing myself a little bit.
Well done, though. You used a much more serious build than I did.
Hey, as long as it works.
My build was literally only the skill Arcane Thievery, so he would cast Arcane Thievery to steal Arcane Thievery. And then cast it again and again.
Oh, that's big brain move, though. Like, it's silly, but listen, as long as it works, go for it.
Yeah. And so, theoretically, you have that as a Mesmer secondary as well.
Right. And then and then he just casts it forever. But hey, you know what? As long as it works. Hey, look, we're at 8 players now.
Oh, we are. Okay, that's nice.
It is. Who do I want? This seems like a dumb idea. I'm gonna... Go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying it says that in the party formation. I was wondering how you figured that out so quickly.
Oh, because I knew this was when it happened. As soon as it didn't happen for when we entered the Crystal Desert, I knew where it was. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. Are we able to reach the rest of the Crystal Desert from here?
We can reach the other part of the Crystal Desert. There's one other part of the Crystal Desert we can access from here, and that's it. I will say, the area that we're about to reach, because it's just an outpost, used to look very different before Nightfall, so they do have cuts or pictures of that on the wiki if you're curious. Because this looks vastly different than how it used to look.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that. Or I think I read that explicitly on the wiki even.
Yeah. Which is interesting that they did, but at the same time, it's also kind of like, kind of sucks, because then it's not there anymore. Oh, so bills are much cheaper now. Nice. It's kind of like that darned if you do, darned if you don't, because then you don't have access to that content anymore, so it's Yeah. Really, it's not the last time they did it too, because I was saying they did something similar for Lion's Arch for Guild Wars 2, which is true. And I prefer the older Lion's Arch. For this one, I don't mind it as much because it's still mostly the same. I would say Lion's Arch is more egregious, honestly. Yeah, this is basically all the Crystal Desert that you get to explore in Guild Wars 1.
I'm just wandering around for cartography purposes.
That's fair. I actually forgot that you could even go over here, so I was just interested in that too. I was like, oh, yeah.
Pretty empty, but...
Yeah. I think there might be a quest we can do here during Winter's Day, if I remember correctly. But we weren't here yet, so... But I might be misremembering too, so...
I don't remember seeing anything about that on the wiki. It might have been like a Halloween thing, because I know there's
that could be
Halloween decorations here.
That would make sense. I'm gonna get Milani set up. The worst part about slash bonus is every time you do it, then you have to go ahead and delete everything you didn't want just for that one item you did.
Yeah, that does suck a bit.
Yeah. Not the worst, but it's like, man, takes just a little bit extra where it's unfortunate.
I think this Chaos Rift is like optional late game stuff, isn't it?
That's correct, yes. It didn't used to be there originally either. That's post-Nightfall again.
Oh, okay. It does look a bit like the Nightfall thing that we did in Lion's Arch.
Yeah, Tomb of the Primeval Kings used to be how you access a hero's ascent, actually, and then Nightfall changed that, so it was post-COVID player. I mean, you're not wrong there. Sorry, somebody's name was post-COVID player.
Yeah, the Hall of Heroes message. I just noticed the rune trader's name is Monet, which is a very good name for a merchant or trader.
What's rune trader? Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's a good name. You're right. I didn't notice that until now myself, until you pointed it out. Interesting. So I think you have to be level 20 and beat a campaign to get hard mode, because I can still do hard mode at level 20, but if you're in the party, I can't. So that's interesting. I think it makes some sense, though.
I thought it was just like you have to have done the campaign once.
No, you do have to hit level 20 at least, since, you know, everything's expected. Everything's so high there, so.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see if you could try to farm it at like level 10 or something.
It would be, honestly, and see
skill quests.
Yeah.
I think back in our Dragon Lair is the next area, though.
That's correct. We go from mission to mission to mission for back to back to back, basically, for today.
Unless we wanted to do some of the like other secondary jobs. But...
That's true. Do we want to do Glint, or pardon me, Dragon's Lair, and then we could go ahead and do that?
Sure.
Okay. I will tell you, if we fail the bonus for this one, it's fine. You still get to complete the mission. I'm just telling you that because the bonus is a bit hard, but we'll worry about that when we get there.
I just realized I was the leader.
Oh, that's fair. And now the Forgotten... Oh, we have two Dervs. I didn't realize you had Mox with you.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either.
Hey, that's fine.
I just knew Mox, like, I have an elite skill for...
Yeah.
Dervish, because I, like, tested out some dervish stuff on Nightfall.
That's fair. Dervish is fun, honestly, so I understand. Oh.
On this character, I did start, like, I did visit Nightfall, so I could just, like, use the ranger hero that you unlock from doing that stuff.
That makes sense. Hi, Dominican. How are you doing? And thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. We will be having a 6 or 7 hour stream tomorrow. I'm sorry for that joke, but we're playing Sonic 06 and it's 7 years of affiliate as of tomorrow. That's why I'm going with the Sonic 6-7 joke. It works out pretty well. So, sorry, not trying to interrupt you, Tyler. Thank you, Father. I appreciate it. Go ahead, sorry, Tyler.
I don't think I was saying anything.
Well, that's fair, but I still don't want to interrupt. That's not polite.
Yeah. It is a bit, like, of all the times where you could make a 6-7 joke, now is a good time.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Yeah, it's fair. To be fair, if it makes you feel any better, Father, I hurt myself every time I say 6-7. Because I kind of hate... It is such a brain rot that I hate 6-7. But I still say 6-7. It's like, yes. I'm my own worst enemy. Delicious. Also, I forgot how loud Howard was. I probably should have, I want to turn it down, but, you know, Loud Howard kind of bees loud, so I kind of can't turn it down. Sorry, one of my, noise effects for the channel went off, so it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense why he's loud, so. I probably should have brought a capture segment. I didn't even think about that. He is very loud. Honestly, the Dilbert cartoon was... Yeah, I was gonna say, I should have, but that's alright. If we want it, we can always come back. Honestly, the Dilbert cartoon was very funny. Speaking of Dilbert, rest in peace. I know that he passed away recently, so... Allegedly, he did become Christian on his deathbed too, so... I don't... Pray for him is what I'm trying to say there, guys. No matter what. This might be a controversial statement.
It's very crystal-y, but not very desert-y.
Yeah. It definitely leans more into the crystal segment, which I'm okay with, honestly.
Yeah. Technically, deserts also don't need to be sand, they just need to be, like, barren.
That's true.
So it does kind of fit.
Yeah.
Oh, so each facet is like a dragon, I guess?
Yeah, correct. I'm pretty sure that each one has a skill, so... Yep, there's mine. Shield Regeneration, which I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, actually it's not a bad skill. That's all. Worst comes to worst, we can always do that later, but let's get out of here so we stop having health regeneration. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, Loud Howard needs to stay loud, Dominican. I'm gonna call you DR, because I keep messing up your name. Is that alright? I apologize. Not trying to mess up your name. I promise. Moonlessload. As I would prefer that over having health regeneration, not gonna lie.
Yeah. This seems very inconsequential, other than the fact that, like, the mission is gonna take a little bit longer.
Yeah. Never heard you mess it up, but you can do... Okay, as I say, fair enough. I appreciate that. How was Mass for everybody today? Yeah, I was gonna say, it takes a little bit longer. If they'd gone ahead and done, like, not quite the same, trying to think, like, Death Run... Oh, I'm sorry, Maloney, I was not paying enough attention, but you're also level 15, so... I gotta level her up somehow, though. I was gonna say, if it's like, you know, Death Run for Garius Mod or Team Fortress 2, where you had to go through, like, some obstacles, then I think the slow would actually have had some consequence, but, you know, did not happen to be here.
Trap Ranger builds or something.
Oh gosh, yeah, there was yeah, that's true too. I would say there were so many traps in the desert, and now there's none. It's like, oh, you know, slow would have actually been really effective here. I think we gotta go the long way.
Just didn't know which way.
Right, I understand.
Like, direction.
And good, and 5 maps was really good for you, DR.
Do have enchanted bows here.
Oh, they drop enchanted bows here, or the enemy?
Yeah, the enemies name the enchanted bow.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant, but
yeah, Rangers could have been trappers.
Yeah, that's true. That would have actually been pretty effective use, honestly. Yeah, Mass was good for us too. It was just me and my son today. My wife was not feeling the best at the time, but she will be going to the 4:30. We also went to Cayman's school afterwards because they had an open house. So he wanted to go. He likes going every year when they have that because they have it every year. And then he also wanted to see the 4th grade classrooms. So good time. There's a high chance we'll have a second stream today, by the way. Cayman has been asking us to do more Lucha expansion, and it's like, alright. The only time I really have is like from 6 to 8 on Sunday, so we'll probably be doing that with him later. I don't think we need those 3 enemies over there.
Yeah, I don't see a need to.
Eventually we'll finish Luigi's Mansion 3 and probably do Kirby or something, because we started Kirby and now we need to finish it. Yeah, honestly, slow is not the worst. I know we've said that multiple times, but just like, yep, minor inconvenience. I'm okay with this.
Instead of trappers, they seem to be interrupters, at least right here.
Yeah. Which is annoying, but actually probably is a lot more annoying than anything. I was gonna say, it's like, never mind.
It's strange though, because this is like the first area that's been interrupting me.
Yeah. Let's say we had a little bit with the Wind Riders, but those were like small little pockets.
I meant in this mission specifically.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant overall, which, I mean, to be fair, it still has not been much.
Yeah.
I'm slowly coming. So I do wish that Divine Favor, like, had a little more use, honestly. Like, honestly, I think if for each monk enchantment on person you heal, if you got, like, some energy back, I think would be a good way to give it just a little bit of a boost. I don't think we'll ever see that, though, but I also don't know how broken that would be, or maybe it's not even strong enough, honestly. Out of all the primary attributes, I might say Divine Favor is the one that has the least oomph to it. Energy Storage might be a close second, but Energy Storage at least has a lot of value to it, I'd say.
Oh wait, this even is the Ranger boss, and it didn't have views the fact that slowing plus traps.
Yeah. It just
this
gets
is Melander's resistance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just getting bullied. I don't know if we can get those gold coins or not. Nope. Oh, maybe. We might have. I heard the noise.
I didn't even know that it made the noise.
I heard it very briefly there.
No, we didn't share 111 gold.
Ah.
Oh, there are specific enemies for each area. Okay.
Yeah, I did not remember either. This might be the only one? I can't remember now.
there's like no debuff for this area either, it seems.
Yeah, it just seems to be a bunch of mesmers, which, you know, honestly, that might be enough of a challenge.
Ooh, die. Been a while.
Hey, I was gonna say, yeah. So as we were saying earlier, if anybody does want to join us here coming in March, we're getting pretty close to the end of... One second. Prophecies, and when that happens, we'll be doing Guild Wars factions. So we can have 6 more people join us. For those that are interested, factions takes place as opposed... The Prophecies takes place in a more European-themed setting. Pardon me. Whereas factions takes place in a more Asian-themed setting. And not to give any spoilers, but you are a student at Master Togo's school in Kantha, and I don't know why I'm coming over here to fight them. We don't need to fight them. At least I realized before I got into a fight with them, it's like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, so my NPCs got into a fight with the illusionist behind the glass.
Yeah.
Or crystal.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And then, while at Master Togo's school, a mysterious illness starts to affect Kantha, and we have to go ahead and find out why. Why is it us and not the headmasters? Good question, actually. Not to give spoilers, they join you too. So, it's not just sending off the students to do everything. They actually do get everybody involved, which, honestly, probably props to them. Because how many times in an anime is it that the children solve everything without any adult's help? Too many times. It's too many times.
Guild Wars COVID.
It's Guild Wars COVID. Honestly, it kinda is. Let's say, which skill does this one have is the question, since it's Mesmer.
Yeah, this is one of the 3 we could return for in our current state.
Unless it's not much of anything, but we'll find out. Ooh, swordsmanship +2. Not awful, I'm not gonna lie.
Do we always do these in this order, or is it like randomly?
I'm pretty sure it's always in this order. Don't quote me, but I'm about 90% positive.
Oh shoot, we already are on.
Yeah, I guess we'll...
Actually, just don't... Okay, no.
Let's say, it looks like the squad is not hearing just don't at the moment.
Mantra of Recall. I'm not sure what that does. I didn't check it before it got placed.
I'll wiki it here once we're done with this fight, because I'm curious myself.
I already have the dragons, whatever this was called, pulled up.
Fair.
I wanted to look at all of them.
Fair. I'll be honest, Melania's absolutely tanking us a little bit at the moment, but I do want to get her level. And at least I added her now before like the Ring of Fire would be really painful.
Mantra of Recall is that in 20 seconds gain energy.
Oh, in 20 seconds or for 20 seconds?
After 20 seconds. At the end of the... So if you the enchantment gets, I guess you would get energy early.
Interesting.
So
oh yeah, I guess if you just... Yeah. I don't know how the Ascalonian warrior got here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if that's ever explained.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be like to show off the effect that enemies that die leave, instead of becoming corpses, become like minions, but I guess not.
Fair.
That would have been a cool effect, even if it ruined necromancers for a bit. But
yeah, true. No, all we have to deal with is a little bit of energy degeneration, which, for you and me, not that big a deal. For the warriors, on the other hand...
Specifically costs.
Yeah.
Costs, and then every enemy is a curse bearer. And I don't even know if they would be affected.
Right.
Or if it's just allies.
Oh.
I guess we can see that they... Wait. Is the domain considered a buff so that it can't be removed?
It probably is, yeah.
Because everyone is buffed. And so
Honestly...
I wanted to see
well, I have Death Nova at the moment. Do you have Death Nova?
I do.
So I think... Oh, maybe it's two things. Maybe Death Nova is always on here, too.
Maybe.
If so,
that's fascinating. Like, it's being refreshed on me and other people, so it is just... Everyone is Death Nova, too.
I was going to give the cat more pets, chat, but he walked away before I could. Also, chat, so I was talking about this in Discord last night. How many of you would be interested in a... I don't know who I'd commission, but I want to commission somebody to do emotes again. In a emote of Vinny. You guys know, like, the, we'll go with, like, the Flame Hellion, you know, driving a car, with the, one hand on the clutch, or the, stick, not the clutch, pardon me. If your hand's on the clutch, something's going terribly wrong. One hand on the stick, and then just kind of looking zany. Would people be interested in that for an emote? Because I was thinking about that last night, and I can show an image of it. But I thought that would be a fun emote, honestly, if people were interested in that. Like, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, I just don't know the proper name for it. But if you guys have seen Beavis and Butthead Do America, there was one in that one during their cactus scene in the desert. Where, hey, this looks like an AMV music video. Why did I say AMV? That's not an anime music video at all.
And you also did like a double phrasing because of it, like a TM machine.
I did.
AMV music video.
I was hoping nobody would point it out, but you're correct, I did. I'll get you one here in a second, DR. Hold on. Can you give me 1 second, Tyler? Because I have a image I can slap in. I have it in the Discord, so I'm just going to download it real quick. So it's like, it's a well-known type of image that people, give me 1 second. Image. So this is not going to be the proper image. But I can go ahead and change it. Hold on, chat.
The Necromancer boss apparently has Grunth's Darkness, which shares health, which grants balance.
Fair. Let me make it so that I can go ahead and see what you guys are saying again. Yeah, but I was just say, I mean, I was just using Beavis and Butthead Do America as an example, Father, but you guys have seen, you know, that type of artwork with, you know, other types of car stuff. A hot rod. I guess hot rod would have been a better way to describe it. Hold on, let me, sorry, Tyler, I got distracted. What were you saying? I apologize.
I was just saying his skill is Grunth's Balance, which causes HP sharing between you and the enemy, sort of.
Oh, okay, so it could be kind of useful in certain circumstances.
Yeah, it's not useful when the boss is 6 levels above us, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Or it's not useful on said boss.
That's true. I guess there is more, because there's some Crystal Guardians, too. I forgot about these guys, actually, not gonna lie. If you guys... Yeah. Ooh, dang, they are really slim. I was gonna say, they're really slim in Milani. Never mind, that makes sense, because she's 4 levels under. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys think that might be fun, so instead of, like, that little imp guy, it would be Vinny in a similar type of thing. The artwork looks familiar. I don't know why Ren and Stimpy popped in my head. It does kind of look Ren and Stimpy-esque, DR. I'm not gonna lie about that. I can absolutely see that. I want to say, the Gorillas have had... Is it the Gorillas? Those are the funny green guys, right? Is it the Gorillas?
I think Gorillas are, like, kind of, I guess.
Okay. I want to say it is the gorillas. I'll look it up here in a second when we're not dying.
I've seen them.
Yeah. Like, I know their music, but, like, something Feel Good Incorporated, that's one of their songs, right?
Probably.
Ah! Sorry. I was trying to get you in time. It was like 1 second.
We split which group we were fighting.
Yeah.
At the
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, then it is the gorillas. Which, interestingly, odd note, one of the Powerpuff Girl villains joined the gorillas, by the way, or is one of the gorillas. I don't know the entire lore. I don't know the gorillas that much, but I know that for some reason the Powerpuff Girls are involved now, and I don't know why. I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, but it's like, why is this here? Truth be told, this might be the hardest room just because when they do all earthquake at once, it does hurt.
Yeah. It's like those stomps from the northern Shiver Peaks.
Yeah. More damaging.
Like, yeah, and they don't affect themselves, it looks like.
Yeah. I'm aware of the gorillas, but not very familiar. I'm more like a ska, video game, classical. My music interest is all over. Basically not pop, and I wouldn't say the gorillas are pop, for clarification there. I'm just making a statement there, because it's like, I would say, after the whole Super Bowl thing, I did try listening to Bad Bunny a little bit. I stopped after like 30 seconds, like, I don't need no pop. Thank you. And I like Spanish music, but it's like, I don't need pop in Spanish. Thanks. I'm good. Ooh, pardon me. So I guess we want to do these characters. Another thing we could do today. Would we want to get to factions? That way we could be ready for the event next week?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, we don't have to. I was just thinking about it. Because otherwise it's like, we wanted... Oh, that's what that does. That's lightning. Alright, that's good to know.
Yeah, the circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been hurting you if you, like, stay in them for too long.
That's fair. I hadn't seen that yet, so I was curious.
The elite skill here is Lightning Surge, which after a couple of seconds, the foe is knocked down and struck for lightning damage and has cracked armor.
Yeah. Which isn't bad. I was gonna say, cracked armor is pretty good. Honestly, as is, chat, there's a couple things I need to start doing for the channel. I would like to get some more emotes. As is, for those that subscribe, I need to start getting some sub rewards, or, you know, the sub badges. I have not done that yet. I really need to do that. I don't know, like, let me put this out there. Would you guys want sub badges or more emotes first? And if anybody does graphic design, I'd be willing to pay you. Apparently leader of a gang and Powerpuff Girls brief really... Oh, okay. Thank you for looking into that, Father, because it's like, I knew that there was something with that, and it's like, I don't know why that happened, I just knew it happened. I'm not a power... Listen, I know I'm a former brony. No, let me up. No, stop, I need help, Melody, please. Alright, I need to heal myself now. Oh, 1 second. I know I'm a former brony, but I'm not big into Lauren Faust's life. Like, I don't meticulously follow what she does. Admittedly, I don't even know if Powerpuff Girls is Lauren Faust anymore. Oh, I hate this one. I forgot that this one's just knocked down every couple seconds.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about earlier, but everywhere.
Yeah. Hold on, let's get knocked down before we go for the next group. They might be coming. Alright, I guess we're going in.
Upon us.
That's alright, it happens.
Oh, they aren't affected. Okay.
No, they're not.
I guess that answers my question of if enemies are affected by the negative effects here.
Yeah. It would be nice
I
if they
guess the
were.
fact that they lived in the monk one also kind of proves it.
Yeah. And they, as I say, they also didn't have the health degradation earlier, now that I think about it. Can you imagine how nice if they didn't have any, like, monks near them? Just wait 5 minutes while you heal yourselves and let them all die. Not even 5 minutes, like 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's -3 health.
Yeah, so it's like if they don't have any way to heal themselves.
Second.
Yeah.
So it would be basically a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe a minute and a half.
Oh, cool. One of the enemies knocked me down. I'm up. Because they knock you down for less time than the every, like, 30 seconds one. Sorry, that's just funny to me.
Yeah. Fast strength.
Oh, no!
At least they seem to politely wait until we started to stand up.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird for an enemy to be polite like that.
Right? Is it just these two? Oh, okay. As I say, we can just grab them, which we still can. Who knows? Maybe Melania will be level 17 by the time we get to the end here. I'm checking one thing.
Coming soon. There it is.
Yeah, I'm just looking into the salt. I was looking at the salt real quick. All right, let's go ahead and do that now since it's down. What do you have, Mr. Facet event? I can speak of strength. He might be dead. He will not tell us. Gladiator's defense. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. So he can block, and if we get blocked, then we take damage.
Yeah, so basically whirling defense for Ranger, but not in lead skill. Or, but it is an elite skill, because whirling defense is not an elite skill.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready for the bonus?
Mm-hmm.
It was almost 800 years ago when I foresaw.
Why do you look so much cooler here than Guild Wars 2, Clint?
You have ascended and awakened the gift of true sight that lay dormant within you. The moment has finally come. You are the chosen I have been waiting for. While you've been
Your
in the
voice
desert,
also doesn't
the
seem to
rest
really
of the
match
world has changed. Let me show you.
How does it not match in your, what you're saying? Pardon me, how does it not match? That's what I'm trying to
It's
say.
just like a bit high-pitched, I guess.
As you know,
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
those who you once called friends
If it makes you feel any better,
become enemies.
if it makes you feel any better, Tyler, the Father Trekkie said the exact same thing
Their
at the exact
souls
same
are
time.
darkened by a
No.
deep secret.
So I kind of like her voice. Maybe that's because, you know, I've grown up with it for the past 20
unseen
years.
gods they speak of
I'm also
are nothing
90%
more
sure
than a
that's
terrible
Wuya's
and
voice from
fearful
Shaolin
race of
Showdown.
spellcasters
So I'm kind of just
known
fine
as
with
the
it.
Mersat.
Maybe if there was
As
more
I have
dragons, so there was
foreseen,
like
the Mersat will
like,
meet their demise
more
at
of
the
like
hands
they
of
have
the
human
chosen.
voices.
Their
That's true.
stranglehold on
I know
the
it makes
lands
sense,
of
but
Kryta and beyond
With just one
will be
dragon, you
broken.
kind of expect like a smog voice if you've seen
For years,
Haven't
the
been
That's-
where it's
Mersat
really
and their
deep.
human disciples
true.
have hunted down the chosen.
Say Glit is female, if that
murdering
makes it
them
any
to
better.
prevent the prophecies from coming to pass.
Or any of a difference.
But you have slipped through their fingers, and your friends now pay the price. The one called Marcus betrays them as he betrayed you, and if you do not hurry to their aid, none will survive.
Man, that must be cool for Marcus being bald.
Many have already been taken captive. Their souls will be reaped upon one of the 5 bloodstones.
I could see that,
just
Father.
as the
An Asian-style
chosen
dragon?
witness
Yeah.
being slaughtered in the Maguma jungle. If this happens, no magic in this world or any other will bring them back.
Until Guild Wars 2 directly contradicts
Of the
that.
future,
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
This you must know. Your story does not end in the mountains. Your true destiny will lead you to the west, to the Ring of Fire.
I fell down,
Seek
down.
the flame.
The ring of fire.
In it lies the
At least we were
power
thinking
to
the same
destroy
thing.
both good and evil. This portal will take you to the Shiver Peak Mountains. I know you have questions, but there are some things you must know,
Max, get out of the
and
way.
others that you must discover
He's taking up the
upon
room.
your journey. Go now. Save your friends. They will not last through the night.
Alright, but hold up, Glint. We're gonna try the bonus at the very least. Alright. You ready to fight a dragon?
I guess so.
Once again, if we fail it, she's just like, alright, get out of here.
Crystal Haze.
Oh, Milani's down working on her.
Energy related stuff if you're nearby. Crystal Skin. Physical damage reflects 100.
I'm gonna get
Milani's just a
Milani's
good
back.
sponge
Yeah,
to make sure that it doesn't reach us.
which I am fine with. It's like, Milani, just keep us alive, girl. Getting her back up.
Oh shoot, don't cast spells, Crystal Hibernation.
I'll get that off you here in a second.
No, it was on her.
Oh, gotcha.
She gains health from spells for a bit, I think. Seems to be
I
gone
can see that.
now. No physical without dying. Interrupt. Oh, interrupt doesn't even work. Nation for 20 seconds. Non-physical damage gives health.
Surrender her young for shame. I know. But this is the bonus. I was gonna say, I understand, honestly. I like Glint. I think she's a cool cat.
And it's very disappointing that we have to be forced to do this. After she
Yeah.
was just like, here's everything that's been going wrong since you were gone. Go help your
Yeah.
friends.
Now we're
It's
gonna
just like,
steal
"Yeah,
your
I'd rather kill you."
We're gonna steal your eggs, girl. Make a nice omelet out of them. She does not like Gwen.
I wish I could
Oh, wait.
tell when it was safe to attack her as well.
Right.
It's just like, and interrupts don't work on. Oh wait, that's a spell interrupt. If they're using a spell or chant, that's why it was
Oh,
working.
that makes sense. Might be like an ability. I'll get Gwen back up here in a second. I'm just waiting for my energy to recharge.
It's called a skill.
Ah, fair.
I think skill is the most generic word that they have.
I can
for
see that.
abilities.
We get Dunkero back up because I think we're failing this one. Which that's fine.
Yeah, we really need a skill interrupt.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
able
I'm going
to
down.
like do this? How do
Honestly,
we finish
for-
the mission? Do we just need to die?
Yeah, just die it, basically.
Oh, well, you dealt 240 damage to me, but then, like, as soon as I order Dunkoro,
That's fair.
here.
Your story does not end with you dead on the floor of my lair. You have a destiny to fulfill. It would be a shame if the end of the human race came about simply because you do not know when you are overmatched.
We're not overmatched, we just have a level 16 with us, that's all.
Away with you.
But I do appreciate that this bonus does not kill you. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
it's worth at least trying. It's like, you know what, that's fine. Okay. Let me get armor.
It does count as a death, though, for the
It does
sake of,
count
like,
as a death, yeah.
survival.
That is true.
Ragnars's Forge.
I can finally have real boy armor. That's ridiculous? It is kind of ridiculous, isn't it, Father? It's like, I need you alive, so I'm not gonna kill you. But I love it. I love this game so much. I really do.
She's like, this does not fulfill the prophecy.
Yeah. It's like, eh. Now, I think to get the next quest, we need to talk to Glint, and I can show you where to do that. But I do want to get armor first.
Wait, she's over here as well?
She has a little way that you can communicate with her. I do not have enough rolls of parchment, so I don't know if I really happen to care currently. Pardon me. I don't have any. Interesting. What? Who stealing those? What's my armor at again? 45? Probably should upgrade it. I was contemplating, since this isn't going to be a main character, just going the rest of the way, but honestly, it's like I probably should upgrade.
Yeah. There are the other options on the other armor person as well.
Oh, is there?
This here is so bad. Yeah.
Oh,
There's like one on the
no.
left and one on the right.
Oh, no. Ah. Well, too late now.
Okay.
I do appreciate that. I forgot about that. I'm so used to later games where that's not really a thing, but it's fine. I shall live. I don't have enough for head armor, but, you know, 4 out of 5 is fine.
Oh, I think I might see Glint's thing. There's like Consular Frodex Steel Stars right next to
Yeah, that
the
sounds right.
dragon thing.
Oh, never mind. Here's the next quest. Okay.
Oh, I am not close enough to you to know where you are.
Next to the armor. I'll wait for you to get back here. There was a NPC with a quest with armor stuff. It's like, oh, I was not expecting it to be here. Maybe, I know Glint is used for quests later, so maybe that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, I grabbed that quest, but it wasn't considered a primary quest, so I wasn't sure if that was it.
Yeah, since they're talking about the Mersat, the Seers, and the Thunderhead Keep, which I definitely know is a main mission, it's like that should be the right one. I could still be wrong, but... I guess I'll see how much swordsmanship does sell for as soon as I find where there's the Rune Trader. Or I'll save it for myself. Not much. Not much. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll just go ahead.
Yeah.
So I do think that is the next main quest. So do you want to do that, or did you want to... That's to get over to factions.
I guess let's go to factions.
Okay. I'll kick cost for the time being so Milani can level up then. And if you want to move us over there so we can stay at the party of 6. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's not very far to hit,
Yeah, I've done the trip before.
Yeah. And we'll just have to add back in characters once we get over there. Where is First Watch Sergio? Immediately, this will probably tell us... yeah. He'll probably tell us how the connection to one of the Prophecy's characters to Master Togo. Excuse me. Oh, is he on the boat?
He's northwest. But
Northwest. Okay.
Yeah, right next to the exit portal.
Okay, that's
well,
right.
Right next to, but as close as you can be, kind of.
Right. It's nice to see Lion's Arch at least somewhat filled. Oh yeah, the skill guy. Skill dude. And those requests. Okay. Hello, man.
I've already locked the travel, so
Fair.
I was just waiting for you to be ready, kind of.
That's fair. Okay, then we just go back in. But yeah, I was gonna say, the quest opens it up pretty quickly. Menlo was in Cantha for a bit.
Unlike Nightfall, they don't require you to go into a level 20 mission when you should be level 10.
Yeah.
Is this the right way to go?
Talks. Oh, speak with Jaichu Tai. The book. No, it is not.
Docks.
I am getting messed up with the other one for Nightfall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that
Fair?
That was the Nightfall, like, go to the outpost of Lion's Arch thing.
Right. That's on me. Oh. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, well, we will be starting new characters for factions, guys. We are getting over to factions real quickly just so we have access to a quest or event next week.
I did notice, like, as soon as you arrive here, you can teleport straight to the center instead of walking up this path if you want.
Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I'll do that. Just because we can always come back later, because there is some dialogue, but it's like, as of the moment, I don't really want to get, like, spoilers and stuff. It's like, you know what I mean. I'm trying... Where's the armor here?
Are you? Armor, it is to the west.
That's right.
Just straight west.
But yeah, basically I don't want to give spoilers for factions, so it's like I don't want to look into it too hard currently. Oh, still requires rolls of parchment, which, I mean, alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I was hoping otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, they all require it, so okay. I will live without for the time being. Yeah, let's go ahead and just head on south then. For east? Southeast. Ceased. Sorry, Menlo, we're not talking to you right now. Bye.
We can at least bring him with us.
That's true. It looks like he's not going to follow us unless... That's it. Yeah, it looks like unless we talk to him, he's not going to follow us.
Well, I did talk to him.
How did you fare?
I think these are the only required enemies nearby we can sort of just run past.
Yeah, but what if we get some of the rare drops from them? Honestly, we probably should just run past. Not even gonna deny it. To say, factions definitely takes it up a notch. Admittedly, I think a lot of that does happen to be from, oh, Melindy leveled. Good. She's all worth it. She's level 17 now.
We at least get a decent speed XP here.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That's true. I'm a little sad that none of those afflicted dropped anything. Not dropped it.
Yeah. You could probably come here with, like, Menlo's group and fewer allies and boost your drop rate.
That's probably true, yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. There are afflicted here.
Yeah, but there's not very many. Ooh, there's a elite skill going on somebody.
Yeah, that's on me. I keep taking 45 damage from what looks like a monk thing.
Yeah, it was a monk thing for sure.
Purple armor for you.
Hey! Oh, here comes another set of enemies. They're gonna blast, yeah.
They all used the same attack at once.
Yeah!
For all the elementalists.
They were.
Just half of them.
I do like factions, but it does definitely push up the difficulty up very quickly.
You just instantly see like 4 -50s.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, blood magic. Factions might be one of my favorite campaigns, honestly, but I will not deny that there is some issues with it. Admittedly, I like all the campaigns. Nightfalls is probably my least favorite of the three, honestly. But I think I like the story best for Prophecies, the world for Factions best, although I do like the world for Prophecy as well, but there's some... It feels, honestly, for a Western studio that they did try to go ahead and properly incorporate Asian themes into it within reason, so I do happen to appreciate it, honestly.
I realized right at the end that I could have had another person with us.
Hey, that happens. I said we're gonna go down again here in a second because all we gotta do is go over to Kainin docks and then they will let us back onto Xingje. I'm pretty sure it's First Mate Jing.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Look to book passage, I'm sure.
I love how it says there's not much for visiting foreigners to do in Xingje. It's like there is enough, honestly, to do with vanquishing, doing the missions, and then doing also the events. It's like there's enough to do here. And I do really like the music for Factions, honestly. Honestly, these guys I'm fine with just running past since they're all like level 5s or 6s.
Yeah. The first one we see is even 0.
Yeah. We'll admit that Spirit Blade did more damage than I was expecting, doing 40. But admittedly, I also don't have max armor because of my headpiece, so...
I have heard that the way that armor works is that you like target a specific body part, and so if it targeted your head then it would be stronger, but otherwise it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That makes sense, honestly.
Oh, Gwen is dying.
Yep, sorry, Gwen. So yeah, just like how Chinese New Year is next year, chat, Canton New Year is next year, so... Or next week, pardon me.
Next week?
Yeah, I did, yeah. So,
Yeah,
they'll be
still
having...
in 2025.
You right? Yeah. Oh, wow.
I guess it is both. Well, it's a month, not a week, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that person has a Nightfall Collector's Edition. That person has a Factions Collector's Edition. Dang.
Which people?
So the person with the disco ball over here?
Oh.
That's what Dervish got with their emotes.
And then
they have a disco...
Triple dancing.
Correct, yes. I don't remember what Ritualist is, but yeah, that's what the Assassin got. They got the backup dancers.
They're a bit out of sync, feels off to me.
Yeah. That is true. There's a Prophecies Collector's Edition, but I don't remember what... But I don't see any Prophecies Collector's Edition over there. Hold on, I'm making sure.
It would presumably be the Elementalist.
That's what I... Yeah, but I don't... But I'd say for Prophecies, it was basically just like some light around you when you did emotes, so it's like definitely not the Elementalist. I was saying that one would have been impressive, honestly, because let me, for reference, I want to check how much the other two cost. I know Prophecies we discussed was like $2,000. Let's see, Guild Wars Factions Collector's Edition, about $700, which is more than I'd want to spend. Guild Wars Nightfall Collector's Edition is $400. Once again, more than I would want to spend. So, Unless you really, really love the game, which admittedly I do really love the game, but do I love it enough to spend $3,000 to get all the specials for all the characters? No. No, I don't. Maybe if I was able to get them all for $1,000, I might do that. But even then, that'd be pushing it. Anyways, now that we've got here, do we want to go back and do Draknir's Forge, or...
do we need to unlock any other locations, or are these
Oh,
two
that's a
enough?
good point. Yeah, well, you're right, yeah.
I think you do need to kick one of your NPCs as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that till now. Let me kick costs. I'll add you in.
Yeah, it took me a while too.
Yeah, I was not even thinking about that. That's a lot of money for a game. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I was like, maybe, Father. But that's why it's like a big maybe. But like, do I love Guild Wars? I have almost 6,000 hours in it, so yes. Would I want to spend $1,000 just to have something that I would use once in a while, not very often? No, I don't think I would. $500 would even be a high thing, and maybe I'd go for that. Maybe. But honestly, knowing just how expensive it is, and if I could get all three for 1,000, I might jump at that. But I don't know if I would. Okay, so I do know we need to go this way. I don't think we need to go this way.
We just go north, I think. Because I've been doing, like...
North? I thought we went southwest for the outpost that we needed here, because...
Is it the one with the mission, or is it the one that's
no,
like...
the one that with that... Not the one with the mission, because you're right, Mr. Cho's is to the north.
Okay. Yeah, it's the western road.
Yeah, and if there was any of them I was going to spend money on, Father, I'd want to do Xenosaga first, because Xenosaga Episode 1 and 2, fairly cheap, not gonna lie. Episode 3 starts hitting $300. So I'm still holding out hope that Nandai Bamco decides, yeah, you know what, we'll go ahead and just re-release it. That'd be really swell, not gonna lie. Same with Legend of Dragoon Saga. No, not Legend of Dragoon Saga. Panzer Dragoon Saga. That one, I think, runs about $1,000. I'd be interested in playing it, but not for $1,000. I have heard it's a good game. I'm just checking right now. Okay, so complete... Yeah, $1,000 was right. I was right. Sume Village. I think there's one more that probably would not be a bad idea to grab, so we can do that real quickly as well. I guess if we really wanted to, you could grab some skills here too. Well, I guess Kainang would probably be better for that, honestly. Just because they would have more skills due to not being so early in the game.
I don't really fully get how skills work, but it does seem like skills are like area exclusive a little bit, so there might still be exclusive stuff.
That is true.
I assume if they're like warning you that there's not much over here to do, that skills aren't included in that list of new things.
Phantom Guards over here not doing anything about the Crimson Skulls. I'm kind of curious if the Crimson Skulls appear again in Guild Wars 2. I'm not expecting they do. Wow, they do in fact. Okay. They were such a little thing that I'm surprised they do, truth be told.
The conversation is so long that we're like over half of the map away from them.
Can you imagine if we just stood there? I think there is a quest there, but it's like, nah, I'm not waiting around. Oh, apparently the Crimson Skull does not appear in Guild Wars 2, they just appear as history, so it's like, okay. Never mind then. So it's like,
yeah,
alright.
Maybe they're in books or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Basically, they just mentioned they got wiped out, like, 150 years after Guild Wars 1. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. But I'm not looking to jump into Guild Wars. I'm not looking to jump into that, because it just... What they did for Cantha in Guild Wars 2 makes me so mad still. I haven't even touched the campaign. I had a friend touch it and tell me, yeah, just don't do it. It's like, okay. Which is a shame, because I do love Cantha. Maybe I'm ranting too much again. Not intentionally.
I don't really know much about factions or Nightfall, but the fact that, like, at least early on, it felt like Guild Wars 2 was all stuff that I recognized from Prophecies. I was like, now looking at it in hindsight, it feels really weird how it's like they started with Prophecies, then they did 2 expansions, or 2 other stories, and then they returned to Prophecies with Eye of the North, and then they continued to do Prophecy stuff with Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
It almost feels like they focus way too hard on Prophecies.
They do, and I do like Prophecies, and it's probably the continent that had the most... I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it feels like the continent that had the most to explore, but then I think about it, it's like, did it though? Or is it just that that's the way they made it seem? Because as you said, they keep focusing on all these areas in you know, Tyria. Tyria, the continent, for clarification, because Tyria is also the name of the world. That's not confusing at all. But yeah, they did just keep doing more and more in Tyria, which isn't necessarily a problem, but when you... So, before they were doing Eye of the North, they were going to do another campaign, like, you know, the others, and thank you for the lurk, Dan. That was more set in, like, South American theming, like, with Aztecs and stuff, before they canceled it. It's like, guys, you already had all the work there. You could have literally just gone to a continent that you'd contemplated before, and done that, but obviously I don't think most of the original Guild Wars 1 team is there anymore. So now it's just a team that doesn't actually understand what makes Guild Wars, and they're doing something different. But that might just be me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old man that likes to yell too much.
Yeah, and also maybe it is just that Guild Wars 2 was sort of basing off of Eye of the North, which was sort of based on Prophecies, but like whatever race Vec is, the Asura, that's what it is, in Norn.
Right.
And Sylvari didn't exist until Eye of the North, so it is sort of just not based on Prophecies necessarily.
Right. Just more
return.
Yeah, is there not a fast travel system? There is, Father, but you have to unlock everywhere. So if you don't have like an outpost, you have to go and unlock it. So that's what we're doing for Cantha New Year. So we're just making a run real quickly to there, then we're going to go ahead and do the campaign. So if you don't have an outpost unlocked... Oh no! Might have to do the mission
itself. Yeah.
I'm going to see if there's another outpost. Hold on. I think I forgot about that. And by I mean I definitely forgot about that, but let me... Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to do Minister Cho's estate real quickly, we can do that. It really won't take very long.
I'm fine either way. If there is stuff that's like locked behind it for Cantha New Year, we should do it, I guess. But
it's not really locked behind it. It just is a convenient point for travel for some of the quests.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. Pardon me.
I guess we can do it.
Alright, let's meet at Xingjie Monastery since it'll be faster. It'll be like a 5-minute mission, so maybe 10.
The main issue is just he'll be stopping us to try to explain stuff.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, as you just saw, Father, we did just fast travel back to here. It's just you have to unlock it first.
Yeah, it's fast travel after first travel.
Yeah, but it's faster than World of Warcraft. I think with that one you do actually have to travel everywhere, but I know that you could do like limp or something that something that travels for you.
Yeah, I've only barely done it World of Warcraft, but
right
in retail or whatever they're calling the main one that's not classic, there's like portals that you can go to in each major city.
Yeah,
and there's pretty fast flight.
Yeah, and I don't remember if the portals were there originally. It's been too long since I played. It's been like 15 years since I played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I think in classic WoW they don't exist, and you have to like actually use boats and stuff.
Yeah, that would make sense because I do remember for classic, like you had to take a griffin if you wanted to fast travel, or do it yourself. Like once you got flying mounts, that type of stuff. Because I would imagine the portals are new. That feels like a Guild Wars 2 inspiration, not gonna lie. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'll probably just skip the cutscenes for this mission, just so we don't spoil too much when we actually get there.
Yeah, I've always skipped the cutscenes in these like other campaigns when I test stuff.
That makes that makes sense. Aw, we won't get to hear one of my favorite lines from Master Togo, though. That's fine. We can just wait until we,
actually, we'll be making new ones for this.
Yeah, this is it. We have until... It's not like it's much further. It's March, so... As I said, if people are interested in joining us, let us know, because we'll have room for 2 more initially, and pretty quickly I'll move up to 6. And then 8.
I think this goes... Oh yeah, it does have 6 on this island.
For a very short amount. Hold on. Do you want to... Hold on. I'm going to see what the daily activities is real quickly, just in case this is one of them.
It is not.
I was going to say, I'm going to bet you it's not, but it'd be funny.
It is Nightfall, or not Nightfall, Factions. But
it is Factions,
like
yeah.
In the middle.
And not even that far into Factions, which is fascinating. But, yeah. Okay. Let me...
It's 8 out of, like, 13.
Yeah.
So...
Okay. I'm going to press enter mission then.
Yep.
Yes, I know my characters are from another campaign. Thank you. I'm aware of this. Alright, Master Togo. I just need you to go fast.
Yijo-tan.
Poor Yijo-tan. Oh, never mind. That is a spoiler. Sorry, there's things I want to comment about. It was like, oh, wait, I can't say that.
He is level 10, though, so presumably he doesn't make it past the start much.
Yeah, right. I mean, to be fair, some of the other characters were too, but obviously we have our example with Prince Rurik, who, despite being, a master warrior, yeah, I'm level 10. What do you mean you're level 10?
Yeah, random townsperson is also level 10. I remember talking about that.
Yeah. It's like, I get they didn't want to make him too powerful so he couldn't just, solo the mission by himself, but it's like, well, if you wanted that, then probably should have just used another stand-in character. Like, Prince Rurik has to defend the caravan while he sends one of the guards that, like, the captain that he talked about, that he said, was coming along. They could have done that, but, it's 20 years later, so it's like, eh.
They also could have scaled his level, like, with the missions.
That's true.
So I guess Yijo they could have also be doing that with, but...
That's true. I do know that they definitely do that with Cormier later.
I
maybe
think
they
Cormier
don't.
actually just starts at 20.
I think she does
But
too, because I was
she's,
looking
like,
at... Yeah.
in the background a lot for early missions.
She is. She's in the background a lot, period. She's just kind of there, which... I don't dislike her story, honestly, but some people really dislike how it ended. And that's all I'll say.
Yeah, I have accidentally spoiled myself on
have you? Okay,
her
what happens
final
to her?
fate, but yeah.
I am indifferent to it.
The final 2 missions of
Yeah.
Nightfall and the final mission of every campaign, and then Cormier's fate is sort of my spoilers.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll still try not to spoil that too much, though, because it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I also know from that research that, like, apparently the sun spheres become dagger wielders in the future. Because, like, their spears are broken, and all that's left is the blade.
Yeah, I get it, but I also kind of hate... I just don't like a lot of what they did with Guild Wars 2, honestly.
It's really funny to me, but that's because, like, I don't know much about the situation and I'm not invested in the story.
And I personally would not be invested in... Yeah. There was a lot of good themes behind it, but then it just kind of does not... It's kind of like a piece of a jigsaw puzzle, where you have the pieces, but they just don't quite add up. Oh wow, purple. I mean, it's not a...
Yeah.
You know, gold, but it's like, you know, for the first mission, a purple? A blurple.
If I wanted earth damage on a bow, I could have it.
That's fair.
I'm not sure if that's really worth anything, though.
Right.
Other than, like, elementalist secondary chance for each element, I'm not sure why you want elemental damage.
Yeah.
On weapons.
The only thing they're
exploiting weaknesses in general, but
exploiting weaknesses. There is
specific.
There are some weapons that add, or there are some skills, I should say, that add X damage to certain types. So, like, if you were looking for Earth and you want to do more Earth damage, I could see it for that.
Yeah.
But not much else outside of that. Maybe I should have brought smiting skills, because I'm not needing to do much healing at the moment.
I do like this mission as a tutorial a lot better than what you get in Prophecies, but with us speeding past it, it's not very informative.
Yeah. I do agree with that. I think that Factions and Nightfall does do the tutorial sections much better than Prophecies. I like a lot of Prophecies. I do, as I said, I enjoy the story, but there is definitely stuff where I see where they did grow and get better at making the game, and it's like, you know what? Since it was their first one, it makes sense that they take feedback because it's like, you know.
Yeah, I think this is actually how I learned to do the targeting thing that you do sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if that is mentioned. Yeah. So I don't know if that is mentioned in Prophecies at all, now that I think about it.
Yeah. And it's mentioned just before your first ever combat in a mission here.
Yeah. Which does make sense. Now that I think about it, they probably were they were probably really hoping there wasn't, like, a lot of henchmen and, you know, heroes weren't a thing at the time, but they probably were really hoping a lot of humans, so there'd be more communication. And then they probably did go ahead and see, oh, yeah, no. For the people that like playing by themselves, we probably should, you know, teach them about this stuff.
It's also useful for heroes, or for humans, rather, because it'll, like, still give you the thing to target.
Mm-hmm. That is true. And then all you have to do is press the T button.
do like the accidental insult of Moas in the dialogue, though.
Yeah, I do too.
Some sort of southern demon.
Right? I do as well. I'm pretty sure the bonus for this is just do it in a fast time, too, so...
Yeah, I think that is, like, just Nightfall's factions bonus system.
It is for most of them. There's, like, 1 or 2 exceptions, but overall... Factions was definitely about speedrunning the game. Which we could get Bandon to play with us. He'd love this.
Do we need Master Togo to, like, follow us? Or...
I think he needs to live, but he's level 20, so...
Yeah.
And he'll pop back in with us here in 30 seconds.
My main question was if he automatically teleported or not.
I'm pretty sure he does. If he doesn't, it should still be fine. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. And now we have the gardens. Oh, maybe you don't get money. Oh, that's funny. So I don't think you get money for normal mode, but you do for hard mode, since, you know, you're technically a foreign character, so they're like, you don't need to be here.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So, alright. You want to head back to Drox now that we've gotten everything set up for...
Sure.
Next week. Alright. Oh, or actually, did you want to grab the secondary quest now that I think about it?
What secondary quest?
So we can unlock the other classes.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Alright.
Where would they be located at? Augury Rock or all over the place?
All over the place. So I'm pretty sure there's one here with the audience, so we can go double check there real quickly. And there's a few other places they should be as well. Like, basically, if it's...
To add back in characters.
Right, I was gonna let you do that, since, yeah.
Yes, there we go.
There's one over here for sure. Yeah, this is how you get... Let's say, this is Elementalist. I don't know if there's any for you over here.
Well, if there's one for me that's not for you, it's Monk.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Zeratha Core has one.
I'll come check that. I was gonna say, he might have one for me as well, then. He does.
Necromancer's Path.
Fair.
The Amnoon Oasis. No, and Prophet's Path.
Yeah.
Duh, 'cause of course there wouldn't be something in the Oasis to kill.
That'd be funny if there was, honestly. Alright, well, I'm ready to head out to Prophet's Path if you are.
Yep.
See, I have two out there.
Saw Amnoon in the name of the enemy, and I was like, oh, it's gotta be the place with Amnoon in the name.
Right. I think there's one outpost we have not unlocked yet that is... No, that might be faster to go from Augury Rock. Hold on. I'm gonna check. Elementalist Path. Honestly, I think if we go from... I think if we go from Augury Rock, it'll be much faster.
Yeah, unless your Elementalist Path is here.
No, I just checked. It's pretty close to Augury Rock as well.
Okay. I'll leave the party.
Alright, I'll head on over there. Yeah, like, the Elementalist one is probably even closer.
Do you have, like, a secondary class in mind you wanted to switch to?
No, I just figured we could get them all for you. But it's like, since this is probably going to be one of your mains at the very least, it's like, I will end up deleting this monk, because I already have another monk. But my other... I don't think I really have another ritualist that I like. I like my other monk. The ritualist I don't care for too much, so it's like, alright, I can probably go ahead and just delete that once we get her up to snuff, honestly, if I do play it. I may play he, I don't know. Admittedly, I think the only characters I've actually finished campaigns on have both been Prophecy's characters, so I know there's not, like, a giant difference, but I would be somewhat curious. I would be not curious, but it'd be nice to actually have characters from other campaigns, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not entirely sure why that would matter for completion's sake, but okay.
It doesn't. It's just nice to have different characters, I guess. It doesn't matter at all. Oh, here come the Hydras.
My HP is like a trampoline.
Yeah. Hopefully I have solved that problem, though.
Once we cleared everyone out.
Well, that, and I have 2 skills that reduces how much damage you take, so, like, alright.
Yeah.
With how much it's bouncing, it's time to slap those down.
The skill that I always just remember is the 55 monk skill.
Yeah.
I think we might want to just hug this wall.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got a quest this way for the Elementalist one. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, now that I think about it. I'll just queue up the Necromancer, because it's like, if I'm not planning to, oh. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way.
Yeah, unless you wanted to use some, like, defensive water or earth magic or something.
Right.
Elemental. I don't know if having it on monk matters.
I also don't know. That's a good question.
Or at least on this month.
Right.
I do kind of wonder if there is an offensive monk build. But, like, if you can just do the same thing but with a different attribute instead of divine favor by going on the other class's path, I'm not sure what the point is.
I'd be curious about that too, though. There's definitely a possibility of that. I have not played much into that, I like, admittedly. Alright, I guess we can just go back to Hero's Audience.
Yeah, instant teleport.
Yep. Indubitably. Yeah, and then you do have to press yes in order to actually be able to change. It doesn't... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as I say, I don't know why they do it that way, but it's like, I figured I should probably tell you. Pretty sure the next one is in Destiny's Gorge. Could be wrong. There is a warrior one here. Wait, hold on.
Gastus the Brave.
Yeah. Ah, there's one for you. Yeah.
This guy just says to make me a necromancer. It's not.
Oh, really? I was gonna say he's a.
Oh.
That's interesting because I was gonna say he's a.
We're both mesmer.
Oh, never mind. Okay. The last one. Okay. There's one more outpost that we need to grab, but we can go ahead and grab the warrior one real quickly because let's see, where is it? Go to the Scar. I guess let's see if it's closer from here or Thirsty River.
It's like right in between.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's basically the same.
I think picking to go right now is faster than anything.
Yeah. Well, at least these guys still give experience, which means Melania is still getting experience.
Yep.
We did it again.
Oh.
I think we did this exact same
last
thing.
time.
I think we did. I love the Crystal Desert.
Oh.
You're right, yeah, because it's like this. Yep.
Oh, it is.
I love the. Yeah, I love the Crystal Desert, but it's like sometimes it's very confusing. Ouchie. Ouchie. Oh, sorry, Gwen. Don't leave me alone. I'm already working on it. Please, let me live. Let me live. Oh, it's up. Okay. Cool.
I was also paying attention.
Fair. I just figured, let's get out of there. Ooh. Well, that has some possibilities, assuming we find an Elonian chest.
Yep.
Admittedly, since we have to get one more outpost and we have 2 more quests to grab, there's a higher than 0% chance.
Yeah, there's usually at least a few per area.
Yeah.
You go the stairs or the water?
I think the water is the one we want to go, because that seems more direct if you look at the map.
Oh, yeah.
Is it another griffin we have to kill? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Okay.
Chieftain.
For some reason, I misread Chieftain as Grafton. I don't know how.
There are griffins in the area, though.
Yeah. This one's a 50-50. I think this is right, though. Yeah, it looks correct.
God. Might have to kill these guys. They're wandering.
Yeah. There's an Elonian chest over there anyway, so it's like, well, may as well kill these guys.
Oh.
Ouchie, ouch. But I think I see why Word of Healing is a pretty decent lead skill, honestly. It's not, like, the best healing skill, but for its cost, it does get its money's worth. Go on, don't die.
Yep, protection pairs +1 on this.
I would not necessarily be opposed to grabbing that from you. If you're alright with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use this character, and it's probably not even expensive.
Yeah, since it's a +1, unless it's Mesmer, yeah. Hold on, let me see if I just got the exact same thing as you.
Ooh.
Be ironic. That's not bad, actually. I didn't, but it's not bad. I got energy 3, 2, 1, depending where you place it.
Question is, where do we go? The last spot.
I do know that, so as I say, I can take us there, because it's an outpost we have not unlocked yet.
Yeah, I know where it is, I just don't know where to start from.
Oh, Alona Reach. Alona Reach is pretty good.
Okay.
I'll turn in this quest and then we can do that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about turning it in.
Yeah. Like, technically we could go from Augury Rock, but I'm pretty sure Alona Reach is faster.
Okay. I assume that each of the spots has 2 people with quests, and so those will be the last one.
Two. Correct, yeah. And we just need to take a left, basically. I am curious what their next update for Reforged will be, and I'm kind of hoping that it's around Cantha next, but I'm not sure if that's a wise decision. I only just kind of want that since that's where we'll be going next.
Yeah, something like a Cantha version of Reforged mode.
It'd be nice, but since Reforged is still technically in beta and there's a lot of stuff they could do for Prophecies, it does feel like it would be a weird choice to go from Prophecies to Cantha, admittedly.
At this point, though, probably most people who were drawn back for Forge mode have finished Prophecies.
That's probably
they're
true.
Also trying to make a Doom's character, so...
Yeah. I would like if there was like a way that they would communicate what they're at least planning next, because it has been kind of a little bit radio silent since the last update, but...
Yeah. Every update, honestly, has sort of come out of nowhere within like a week of its release.
That's true, yeah.
Except for Reforged in general, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is one of 2 updates.
Yeah. I guess I could see if the company that's making it has a blog by chance. There's always that possibility.
I am on the like Guild Wars subreddit, and I haven't found anything on there either.
Fair. visit that once in a while, just because, like, I don't check Reddit that often, but once in a while I do.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember what that company was for Guild Wars Reforged.
2 week or something.
Yeah.
As the time frame. So it's like they're named Fortnite, but they're not named Fortnite.
Right, right. It is such a weird name, too, to name it 2 weeks. It's like, why did we name ourselves 2 weeks? But it's fine.
It was like speculation that maybe it's the update timing, like for updates back when it was like 2 weeks after the update, because it was 2 weeks to go Reforged to Reforged in Doom mode. Then it's been well over a month now. So
it would have been nice if it had been like 2 weeks per update. It's like, you know what? I would have been fine with that.
RuneScape does something similar where it's like weekly updates.
Yeah.
It's usually small stuff, but pretty frequently they do big stuff instead of doing like a full expansion all at once. It'll just be like quest every few months and another thing. And so
that makes sense. It's probably a little easier to do for RuneScape, admittedly, just since it's not 3D. Not that, that makes it easy, but it's like, less things to program is what I'm trying to say. Well, let me rephrase that. Less 3D, I should say.
Yeah. It's the 3D version of pixel art.
Yeah, it looks very nice. Like, I do like RuneScape's art style. It's very distinct. I also like its music. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. We talked about that early on in this.
I was gonna say, I think we did, because I think I mentioned the same, how Jeremy Soule had some accusations against him. It just hasn't been proven for him.
Yeah. Oh, I might have messed you up.
That's alright. It's alright. There we go. Well, there's a quest over there. I guess we can see if that's important. After we clear these enemies out.
Yeah. Oh, the materials, man.
Yeah.
They seem to give all of the materials people quests, and then, like, at the end of their quest, they'll be like, please buy materials from me.
Yeah. No, nobody is doing that. I'm sorry, my guy.
Or rather, craft materials with them.
Right. But nobody's interested in doing that. I'm sorry, my guy. It's just... honestly, when Prophecies first came out, people probably did. And then they just made it so much easier in their campaigns. Like, sorry, my guy. Nobody's doing that now. You were literally just here to look pretty.
I activated a trap.
There's so many dang traps here still. Oh, you can just
that was the end of a quest.
Yeah,
also,
I didn't realize. Yeah,
I just clicked the guy and it brought me up.
I did not realize that.
I don't even know if, like, that's... I think that might be unintentional, because a lot of the area is walkable up.
Could be.
We both drew in different groups, because I was testing that again.
Makes sense. Honestly, what might be a good way to encourage people to come use these guys again, I don't know how good of an idea it would be, is make them, like, cheaper, like, less materials needed for them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, some... Go ahead, sorry.
In factions, there's something like that, where certain a merchant with a lot of valuable stuff like lockpicks is cheaper if you're in the correct group.
Yeah, if you own the Luxon or Kurzik outpost, that's true. Which I'd love to do that again, because back when, a long time ago, as part of a guild called League of Commanders, and that was definitely a nice bonus to owning something in Luxon. I obviously could not at the moment, and I would imagine it's even harder now because people came back for Reforged, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need to go this way. Let me look it up. Hold on.
It's like directly west for us, but I don't got like a thing on that's useful for cartography, so I can see that there's a thing in the way, but I think
gotcha.
Directly west is the best way.
I think you're right.
You have to like go behind a rock.
Yeah, I should go ahead and start using Guild Wars toolbox for the cartography stuff, but I am kind of hoping one of the Reforged updates just kind of does away with the need for that. Because I'll save cartography for later, honestly. Not that I don't appreciate Guild or toolbox, honestly, because it is very useful, and especially all these years.
I was like waiting for them to be done with their interrupts to cast my spells with timers, and then cast a spell and immediately get interrupted.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with Mesmers. They always can cast a little faster than you. And recharge. But I didn't realize, I was reading actually, I didn't realize that the Elementalist, the Mesmer skills used to also make other classes' skills recharge faster too. And they do still for like if it's the cast time of over 2 seconds, I think. But not if it's shorter than that.
Jeez,
just because
of the target of meteors.
Yeah. Just because apparently, and I didn't do PvP at the time, so I don't remember it. But apparently it was like crazy. And maybe they did for PvP or PvE a little bit too.
They specifically are blocked that now for PvP purposes.
Yeah. Because it's like, apparently that was just crazy, and that makes sense, honestly.
Yeah.
Immediately, it's not going to stop anybody from spamming Meteor Shower, because that still would go ahead and reduce it down.
Yeah. It just removes any advantage they have for, like, flare, maybe.
Right. Which, honestly, just spamming that might alone be, like, yeah. It's not a strong skill, but if you can go ahead and cast it like every 1/4 of a second and cast it 4 times in a second, well, all of a sudden it becomes the best skill in the game. At least in terms of PvP.
Yeah. I think, though, like, I wasn't there when it happened or anything, but the fact that right now it's that it has to be above 2 seconds and you have to not be in PvP makes me wonder if just the PvP thing is new and not the 2 second thing.
Could be, yeah.
I think now it's just south.
I think you're right, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure right over there is where it is. We might just be able to run right past them without them bothering us, too.
We'll be bothered by a few, but I might be able to ignore them.
Yeah.
Especially if they're all gonna just refresh Conjure
That's true.
Phantasm.
That's true. Conjure Phantasm does hurt, but it's not the worst.
Yeah. It's not gonna single-handedly kill me.
Right.
Now Swan.
Oh, you have one for him?
Yeah, he's the monk one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's 3 here. One of them must be something unrelated.
Yeah, you can get more skills.
Oh. And now we get to sort of pick what our second skill is, because it changes depending on profession.
That's true.
Secondary profession.
I think you do unlock them if you do the skill quest. I think you unlock them all later, but I could be misremembering. Let me see. Monk Necromancer. I might be misremembering. I'm absolutely misremembering. That would have been so nice, honestly, if that had done it. But it's like, yeah, that might be. I don't know if that'd be broken or something, but it's like, you know, I understand.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out if that was a thing and couldn't really find anything, so I just sort of assumed that it wouldn't be in our favor, because I feel like someone would mention that somewhere on the wiki, easily accessible.
That makes sense, and I did go. I swapped classes real quickly to see if there was any additional skills. Like, nah, you got like 4 skills and that's it.
Yeah. Salt flats, and salt flats. Right.
Yeah, I'd assume salt flats for everything.
So that's...
I know we got at least one to the northeast, so...
Yeah, the Ranger's Path is like the fastest one.
Fair.
Monks is in Diviner's Ascent, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, we probably will go... We'll probably do Ranger's Path and Belated Betrothal, then go to Salt Flats.
Yeah. Belated Betrothal might be a little faster, too, than Ranger's.
Oh.
It's kind of on the way there, but it's like, you know, since...
Yeah, with my map, though, it looks like it might be in the middle of a path that only goes north and south.
That makes sense. Here comes the, yep, there they are. I gotcha.
I appreciate both healers.
Of course.
Yeah, I still need to review the protection prayer thing.
Oh, that's fair, yeah. We can do that after this group. Then at least the, I have 3 protection prayers. Okay. That'll make those better then. Excuse me. Appreciate it. Oh, here comes those hydras.
I wonder if there's some skill that allows you to like instantly kill all of your minions, even if it's indirectly, to just instantly bomb a boss.
Honestly, that'd be interesting. Like if you, yeah, I think that could be an interesting skill. I don't think there is, but it's like you kill all your minions for like each minion you do X amount of damage depending on death magic.
Well, the idea would be just to combo it with Death Nova, not necessarily have it deal damage directly.
Fair.
Because I was thinking, like, it would really help Elias if a fireball instantly killed all of his minions next to a, like, meteoring.
That is true. That is true.
Like, the Hydra would be instantly killing itself by casting Meteor.
Right, that'd be kind of great, honestly.
But you wouldn't want to, like, spend all that time building up minions for a normal enemy, but...
Right.
Shoot, I got split from the group.
It might be me who got split. I'm getting very tired of these interrupts, though, I'll tell you that. Hi, another Lonian key. This time for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That way we both get a gold. Because I think there's almost no chance that purple drops from Crystal Desert, but I could be wrong.
As frustrating as interrupts are, I'm really glad when I'm able to have just Flare get interrupted, because it means nobody else is being interrupted.
Ain't that the truth?
All I wasted is 5 mana and a little couple seconds, or like
right?
part of a second, instead of the whole down, or the large mana costs. Next is Belated Betrothal. Avoiding those two.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just on the other side of that teleporter switch?
I think so. I think so. So not too bad.
Low. Okay. Yep. You talk to the ghost here and he gives a silver ring to bring back to her.
Fair. Makes sense. Walked a little past it by mistake.
Then for the monk's path, I think we just want to teleport to Alona Reach.
Yeah, let's teleport there and I'll meet you there. And we can just turn all three in at once.
Yeah, we need to go
Oh, wait.
far
right.
east, a little north.
Yeah.
Basically,
I know.
straight past, slightly past those towers.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, this Miner's Ascent doesn't have like a lot of enemies either, so it shouldn't be too bad. Ooh.
Oh, there's a chest.
Oh, nice. That's nice. At least tomorrow we'll be able to start working on the finale for Prophecy, so that's good. Not there quite yet, obviously, but...
Yeah. We've got, like, 3 missions, maybe. And then 3 more.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, they blocked off Flare. Oh, I got a purple.
I am so sorry.
It's fine. It's just one thing.
I know, it's not, yeah, it's not like I told him to give you a purple or anything either. It's just, I thought that at this point, it's like, can't get anything but a gold. It was like, apparently I'm wrong.
Yeah. Oh, there's a collector out here.
Wonder what he's collecting.
Bleached carapaces. The Eater of Souls we're after. He's like right next to this chest apparently. But also, I don't see him.
He might be a little shy.
Yeah, we might just need to kill the Jade Scarabs enough times.
Yeah. That'd be my guess.
It is a bit weird that this is treated specially, though.
Yeah. Nope, not yet.
Increasing number.
Yeah.
They are enchantment removals, which is where all my mana comes from.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of Maloney's attacks come from too.
Yeah, at least she sometimes gets benefits from removing enchants.
That's true.
And there's so many level 20s that she's gonna get to level 20 soon, I imagine.
I think so, yeah. Because I was say she's level 19 now. Did we get him? Oh, there he is. All right.
All by himself after all of that.
All by himself.
This is the easiest wave.
Yep. Absolutely. I'll meet you back in town.
Yep.
Ooh, excuse me. Exit my inventory too.
These two.
check. There it is.
Oh, there's some merch.
Yeah, I'll bring it over here.
Alright.
I don't know if we have much time for much else.
I guess not.
I'll say that's the only
could
downside.
Try to unlock an area. Like, go to...
Drugs.
Yeah, Draknar, and then go to wherever is around there. That's important.
Yeah, down for that. Honestly, we could probably even do the quest we have to lead us to the next town for tomorrow as well, so...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Fair.
So,
Need to find where it is. Should be Southern Shivership Peaks? Yeah, Seeking the Seer.
oh, there's literally like a quest that I got, the hero's journey, that was just telling us to go to the 3 places to unlock new classes.
Oh, was there? I must have missed that then.
Yeah. I think I was exploring while you were getting armor, and that's when I found it.
So that makes sense.
Van Yi has it near the exit. Oh, you need to do that too to then get this quest for attribute points. So we might want to just... You might want to just teleport to all those places we just were.
I was able to unlock it, so we're good, because I do have the attribute point quest in my, as well,
okay.
so... I guess it counts since I did technically visit them without the quest, so... That's always good, at least.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think any were marked off before I accepted the quest
Interesting.
for me. Maybe because I had the quest and went there.
Could be.
That's pretty far away.
Yeah, I figured we'd just go ahead and do, Seeking the Seer for now, and then we can work on the attribute quest next time, because I do seem to remember it being a little far. And now we're back to the Stone Summit again.
Yep. This time, like, max level.
Yeah.
Even higher than max.
Yeah. Fairly high level. So there is... Well, that's... Never mind. There's some post-game content that I was going to talk about, but it's like, not yet, now that I think about it. And for
Hard
that,
mode also goes to, like, level 30, I know.
That's true. When we do the post-game...
31 dragon.
Yeah. For the post-game content, I might bring in a different character, honestly. But I don't think I've done it with them yet, so I'd probably prefer it with them.
Oh, he can fashion armor. Protect against the Merset. This must be the weird enchantment stuff.
Yeah. And if you're doing anything with the Mersat, it's highly advised that you make sure your armor is enchanted.
Also, I think the Ice Caves of Sorrow are what, like, way back when I thought I would be doing by standing in Ice Tooth Cave.
Right. That's possible, I can see that, yeah. Oh, I leveled, but Maloney didn't. Sorry, Maloney. I don't know if we even need to fight this guy.
This area seems a bit barren.
Yeah.
It doesn't lead anywhere. I guess it loops back around, but then...
You know what would have been an interesting skill now that I'm thinking about it? If there was one that let you take control of other necromancer's minions.
There is one, actually.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, there's like a thing where you can take... It might be enemy only, but Verata, which is like my starter necromancer quest giver, and also like someone from... he shows up a few times in prophecies, and he has like 4 skills named after him, one of which is enemy only, and one of them, which might be the enemy only one, like takes control of someone's minion.
Interesting.
And eventually like makes them all just neutral or hostile to everyone, masterless.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. I just thought it'd be kind of funny because it's like for like PvP. For admittedly, I don't know how much minion masters do in PvP because it's like you have to have bodies first. So that's the downside of that.
I don't know, anyone can get it, I think.
Yeah.
It's Verata's aura. All hostile animated undead in the area become bound to you. When Verata's aura ends, you lose your bond with any undead bound to you.
Fair.
So all of your undead servants become masterless if it ends.
Interesting. Fair. We'll say this area is very white. Which makes sense because of the snow. It is, I was gonna say, but it's like, it hurts the eyes. And now it's not quite so white because the sun changed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still white, but...
Even though I live in Texas, we actually got, like, really bad snow.
Oh, did you?
Like, yeah, right now it's... Like, if I go outside to my backyard where I've got, like, sort of pavement, you can walk on the snow even though it's, like... And it won't, like, even get crushed down, and there's, like, a bit of a slope even. So I can almost, like... I'm a bit scared to slip and fall.
No, that's fair. That's how I get that. Especially since you guys don't get that much snow or ice. It's not something that you'd be used to, so I understand.
Yeah. Well, I used to live in, like, the Midwest, so I'm used to it, but this is, like... Normally, snow, there's, like, a lot of it that you can, like, step on and crush down, and right now it's not at all like that. It's almost like ice sand or something.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense then, yeah.
But, like, compacted even more than usual.
Right. That makes sense.
Oh, wow, they still have level 15 NPCs this deep in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just like merchants and stuff, though I don't think the henchmen are level 15 at least.
Yeah, they aren't, but, like, Blade Scout Shelby...
Blade Scout Shelby, yeah.
Scout should be level 20.
Maybe that's why the Shining Blade is losing, because they only have level 15s. But you're right, that is interesting that they still have them at level 15. I guess they're not going to do any combat, though. It doesn't matter much, although the merchant over here is level 20, so...
Yeah. Gorduk is stronger than the Blades.
Yeah. I bet he could solo them, in fact. Okay, since I don't think we have enough time for anything else, I'm gonna hop out, but I will see you tomorrow at 7.
Alright, I'll see you.
Alright, talk to you later. Thanks for playing, Tyler, I appreciate it.
Thank you too. Bye.
Of course, bye. Okay, so we are going to go on over to our guild hall real quickly. We will read... I think we did Paul of Tarsus last time, so we're going to go ahead and read from the Catechism this time. Then tomorrow we'll read from Paul of Tarsus, and then after that we will do the Catechism again. Actually, I want to check something real quick. Oh, that's much nicer. Somewhat. I guess it's still a little curled, isn't it? Still. It is nicer. I bet it'll be even nicer tomorrow when I pick it back up. After I keep leaving books on top of it. I should find out who is still alive. I'm curious. Who we're going to raid into afterwards. Unfortunately, Interceptor isn't. We could do Young Blake. Made of Stitches. Well, we could do one of them. Yeah. We'll find out. Caesar's also still alive. We'll worry about that later, though. Okay. So let's go ahead and read pages 592 through 595. So, man tends by nature toward the faith, toward the truth. He is obliged to honor and bear witness to it. It is in accordance with their dignity that all men, because they are persons, are both impelled by their nature and bound by a moral obligation to seek the truth, especially religious truth. They are also bound to adhere to the truth once they come to know it and direct their whole lives in accordance with the demands of truth. Truth as uprightness in human action and speech is called truthfulness, sincerity or candor. Truth, or truthfulness, is the virtue which consists in showing oneself true in deeds and truthful in words and in guarding against duplicity, dissimulation, and hypocrisy. Men could not live with one another if they were not mutual confidence that they were being truthful to one another. The virtue of truth gives another his just due. Truthfulness keeps to the just man between what ought to be expressed and what ought to be kept secret. Entails honesty and discretion. In justice, as a matter of honor, one man owes it to another to manifest the truth. The disciple of Christ consents to live in the truth, that is, in the simplicity of a life in conformity with the Lord's example, abiding in his truth. We say we have fellowship with him while we walk in darkness, we lie and do not live according to the truth. Before Pilate, Christ proclaims that he has come into the world to bear witness to the truth. The Christian is not to be ashamed, then, of testifying to our Lord. In situations that require witness to the faith, the Christian must profess it without equivocation. After the example of St. Paul before his judges, we must keep a clear conscience toward God and toward men. The duty of Christians to take part in the life of the Church impels them to act as witnesses of the gospel, and of the obligations that flow from it. This witness is a transmission of the faith in words and deeds. Witness in an act of justice that establishes the truth or makes it known. All Christians, by the example of their lives and the witness of their word, wherever they live, have an obligation to manifest the new man which they have put on in baptism, and to reveal the power of the Holy Spirit, by whom they were strengthened at confirmation. Martyrdom is the supreme witness given to the truth of the faith. It means bearing witness even unto death. The martyr bears witness to Christ, who died and rose, to whom he is united by charity. He bears witness to the truth of the faith and of Christian doctrine. He endures death through an act of fortitude. Let me become the food of the beast, for whom it will be given me to reach God. The Church has painstakingly collected the records of those who preserved to the end in witnessing to their faith. These are the acts of the martyrs. They form the archives of truth, written in letters of blood. Neither the pleasure of the world nor the kingdoms of this age be of any use to me. It is better for me to die, in order to unite myself to Christ Jesus, than to reign over the ends of the earth. I seek him who died for us. I desire him who rose for us. My birth is approaching. I bless you for having judged me worthy from this day and this hour to be counted among your martyrs. You have kept your promise, God of faithfulness and truth. For this reason and for everything, I praise you, I bless you. I glorify you through the eternal and heavenly high priest, Jesus Christ, your beloved Son. I cannot talk today. Through him who is with you and the Holy Spirit, may glory be given to you now and in the ages to come. Amen. Christ's disciples have put on the new man, created after the likeness of God, in true righteousness and holiness. By putting away falsehood, they are to put away all malice and all guile and insincerity and envy, all slander, false witness and perjury. When it is made publicly, a statement contrary to the faith takes on a particular gravity. In court, it becomes false witness. When it is under oath, it is perjury. Acts such as these contribute to condemnation of the innocent, exoneration of the guilty, or the increased punishment of the accused. They gravely compromise the exercise of justice and the fairness of judicial decisions. Respect for the reputation of persons forbids every attitude and word likely to cause them unjust injury. He becomes guilty of rash judgment, who even tactically assumes as true, without sufficient foundation, the moral fault of a neighbor; of detraction, who without objectively valid reason discloses another's faults and failings to persons who do not know them; of calumny, who, by remarks contrary to the truth, harms the reputation of others and gives occasion for false judgments concerning them. To avoid rash judgment, everyone should be careful to interpret insofar as possible his neighbor's thoughts, words, and deeds in a favorable way. Every good Christian ought to be more ready to give a favorable interpretation to another's statement than to condemn it. But if he cannot do so, let him ask how the other understands it. If the latter understands it badly, let the former correct him with love. If that does not suffice, let the Christian try all suitable ways to bring the other to a correct interpretation so that he may be saved. Detraction and calumny destroy the reputation and honor of one's neighbor. Honor is the social witness given to human dignity, and everyone enjoys a natural right to the honor of his name and reputation and to respect. Thus, detraction and calumny offend against the virtues of justice and charity. Every word or attitude is forbidden which by flattery, adulation, or complacence encourages and confirms another in malicious acts and perverse conduct. Adulation is a grave fault if it makes one an accomplice in another's vice or grave sins. Neither desire to be of service nor friendship justifies duplicitous. Chad, I can't talk. Duplicitous speech. Adulation is a venial sin, but only seeks to be agreeable, to avoid evil, to meet a need, or to obtain legitimate advantages. Boasting or bragging is an offense against truth. So is irony, aimed at disparaging someone by maliciously characterizing some aspect of his behavior. A lie consists in speaking a falsehood with the intention of deceiving. The Lord denounces lying as the work of the devil. You are of your father, the devil. There is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks according to his own nature, for he is a liar and the father of lies. Lying is the most direct offense against the truth. To lie is to speak or act against the truth, or to lead someone into error. By injuring man's relation to truth and to his neighbor, a lie offends against the fundamental relation of man and of his word to the Lord. The gravity of a lie is measured against the nature of the truth. It deforms the circumstances, the intentions of the one who lies, the harm suffered by its victims. If a lie in itself only constitutes a venial sin, it becomes mortal when it does grave injury to the virtues of justice and charity. By its very nature, lying is to be condemned. It is a profanation of speech, whereas the purpose of speech is to communicate known truth to others. The deliberate intention of leading a neighbor into error by saying things contrary to the truth constitutes a failure in justice and charity. The culpability is greater when the intention of deceiving entails risk of deadly consequences for those who are led astray. Alright, as I said, I'm hoping to be back tonight. We will see if that actually happens. I'm feeling a little tired at the moment, honestly. Maybe just taking a little rest will fix that, so we will go ahead and see. Cayman really has been wanting me to, though, so I'm hoping that I will. So I'm going to find somebody for us to raid into. I gotta do one last thing before I get off the computer, for a friend of mine. Let's see. Chat, do you want... I'll give you 3 choices. I'll even run a poll. Do you want Maid of Stitches, Young Blake, or Caesar? Sheesh. I'll run a small poll real quickly. New poll. Admittedly, if nobody votes, I'll choose from there. But since I'm getting off, got a minute. Got a minute, chat. I don't know why I did the voice like that, but I did. So I figured it'd at least give, a possibility. It is nice to let people choose. I am looking forward to doing more Sonic 06 tomorrow, as much as Sonic 06 is certainly one of the games of all time. It should at least be amusing. I hope it was amusing last time for everybody. I'm hoping it'll be amusing next time for people. And shortly after we finish Sonic 06, we will be doing Superman 64, so I'm probably going to do that from my actual N64, because I will be ripping the cartridge, because I rip all my cartridges, but I'd still rather just do it from my couch, so, you know. Alright, we're going to go ahead and raid into Made of Stitches. We didn't get any votes this time, which is fine. So speaking of votes, Made of Stitches was on Game of Favorites recently, and she's just nice. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into her. I do like both of them. I like all three of them, is what I'm trying to say. The only thing is we can't raid into all three of them. So we're gonna go ahead and raid into Made of Stitches. She's a nice lass. So I should probably press start raid. I don't really have a raid call. I guess Canton New Year raid? I don't know. Canton New Year hype? Something. I don't know. Or Game of Favorites. Appreciation raid. Honestly, that's not bad, honestly, because since she was on Game of Favorites, show some appreciation. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and raid into her. I will see you guys later. God bless.